Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've gone live, so welcome back to my channel. Hello, everybody. Seeing everyone's starting to pile into the chat. Good morning, y'all. Al says good morning, y'all. So, Cyclunder, yes. How are you, my friend? Good to see you again. Yagamis, how are you doing? Taroya, how are you? Well, how are you? Hello. Dragon Art, my friend. Good to see you. Zero Kinsitu Shu. Zero Kinshu. That's right. There you go. Hello, my friend. It's echoing. It is echoing. Why is it so echoey? I don't know why it's echoing. Why is it? Oh, maybe I have double mics going on. Let me see. Oh, I do. How about now, guys? Is it better? I have double mics going on. Let me just make sure this is the proper mic, though. How about now? Better? Everything sounds better? Better? Thank you. Danny says perfect. There you go. Much better. Sounds much better. Tyra says good. Alrighty. Then let's get going, guys. So, I haven't done one of these in a long time. This is, and let me know if you could hear me, okay, if the music's too loud or not, okay? This is my son's design. I haven't done this in years. And why haven't I done this in years? Well, my son is old. He's an old guy now. He's an older guy. So, but I did find recently a sketchbook with a whole bunch of his designs that he did when he was younger. So I will run out eventually, but I thought, you know what, it's been so long, and at this point, you know, I haven't done one of these in forever, and I thought, you know, why don't we go ahead and do this? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go ahead and do this so you can see I already sketched it out. If you want to see what my son's thing looks like, check out the thumbnail. That's what it looks like. But when the final video comes out, you'll actually see the full color. But for now, I'm going to try to draw this, and I'll be right back right after these messages. All right. For those of you who are into my messages, then it is what it is. But so what are we going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. Now, I think it'd be nice if I had a little timer, huh? What do you think? Let's put a little timer. I'm going to give myself 1 hour to render this, okay? So 1 hour to render. You know, it's not a hard and fast time, but I'll see what I could do in an hour. I honestly think I could get it done faster than an hour, but we will see. Nathan, how you doing, my brother? My brother Nathan's here. I should ask him to draw one, then redraw it. Well, I don't think he likes drawing anymore. My son, not like the old days. He's into other things now. He's got his own hobbies now. So there you go, right? Again, he says look like a Power Ranger villain. Then I did my job. Then I absolutely did my job. Let's get going here, guys. You guys ready? Let's count it down. Here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go here. Okay, so I sketched it out. I already have some ideas of how to incorporate the character in here. And then let me just pull up my character reference here because I forgot what the character looks like. So there you go. But I'm doing good, Dragon. How are you guys doing? There it is. So for a closer look of the character he designed, by all means, check out this video when it drops. This might drop sooner than later, actually. I might drop this very, very soon. But you guys seen, I've been posting a little bit more videos lately. Like this year's have been very interesting for me. A lot of life changes this year, and I haven't been concentrating on the channel that much. Like I planned to. It's not with the lack of planning. I did plan to, but then a lot of things came into my life recently that maybe I'll talk about sooner or later. But with that, I am now fully dedicated to bringing you guys more content. Well, whoever's still interested in the stuff I do, I know in my channel isn't what it used to be, and that's totally fine. At this point, I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna do videos that are entertaining, that hopefully you guys will enjoy, and that's all I can really do. You know, all I can really do. Whether a million people watches it, or only a few thousand, whoever wants to watch my videos, I am more than appreciative of your time because there's so much content out there, so many artists out there now. Like the art game, how much has it changed? The social media art game, how much has it changed? We talked about AI a lot in here, but it's changed a lot. Definitely changed a lot, and to stay relevant, you got to stay. You have to change with the times, of course. But at the end of the day, I just want to draw what I want to draw. I want to have fun doing it, and I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I thought to myself, you know what, wouldn't it be fun just to do this on stream with you guys? And it would be a lot of fun to do this on stream with you guys, so because it's been a while. And again, throwing in a little bit of a time challenge there. A little bit, nothing crazy. Because I think an hour is for me pretty much good enough to get this to something reasonable. Okay, so you won't see the final color live, okay, but you will see me put this together. So again, whenever I draw live, I always encourage you guys, draw too. If you're an artist, if you because a lot of you are artists, a lot of you want to work professionally, whatever art field that is. By all means, pick up pen, paper, or pick up get on the computer and just start drawing. Danielle's here. Good to see you, Danielle. It's been a long time. Been a long time for sure. Yeah, there you go. If you could imagine drawing, only limit your imagination. That's what Nathan says. Right on, right on. Igami says AI art is actually very good for references. Yeah, it's one of those things, I wouldn't call it art since there's nothing creative to it. Well, I won't say too much about that because I don't know. Like, I haven't tried it personally. I haven't tried it personally. So, even coming up with the prompts, even coming up with the ideas of what it should look like, I won't say that's nothing. Like, that does take skill. But the actual rendering, for sure, right? It's not taking a pen and paper yourself and drawing it traditionally, for sure. I might do a few AI challenges down the road. Not me making AI, but maybe something where I try to compete with AI. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. I'm going to lose badly, of course, like I always do. But why not? Why not give it a try and see what we can do and have some fun with it, right? So, Nathan's mentioning Inktober there, and you know what, guys, I might be starting a challenge next month. Now, we're gonna start it next week, okay? And it's not just a drawing challenge; it's more of a life challenge type thing. And I'm gonna announce more about it a little bit later. It's something I'm thinking about vlogging my progress through it, right? But I plan on starting this next week. I am actually doing a show in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. If any of you are in the Alberta area and you want to see me live, I'm going to do my show, Time to Draw, in Calgary. I'm doing that this weekend. October 1st is the show. And I'm super excited. A lot of the kids that are there, they are super excited. I'm super excited to meet all of them. And we have a fantastic show planned. But after that, when I get home, I'm going to be doing a challenge for myself. And it's a challenge I actually saw online. I thought it would be very, very interesting to give a go, So, well, I'll tell you guys more about that a little bit later in the week. But it's something I'm thinking about doing. I'm doing a lot of pre-planning because if I start this thing, I don't want to stop. And that's actually part of the challenge. You don't stop. So we're going to give that a go next week, okay? But I'll tell you guys about that a little bit later on. Okay, so I'm actually, I laid it out already. So that's part of this challenge here. Like, I laid it out already. So that's one thing I don't have to think about. Now, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen my latest video, please go check it out. Please go check out my latest video where I draw a comic book cover, an actual professional comic book cover that will be published, okay? And you can actually pick up my cover right now. You can pick up my cover right now. It's for a comic called Blue Ghost. And that is coming out Well, you could pre-order right now. You could actually pre-order right now, and you can check that link in my previous video. Go check that out because I gave a lot of insights when it comes to creating creating a comic cover, what it takes to do a professional comic cover, and my experiences doing them, and the challenges I had. And I tried to make a comic cover in 1 hour, 10 minutes, 1 minute. Oh, sorry, 10 hours, 1 hour, and 10 minutes. Right? Of course, you could never do like a. I don't see how you could possibly do a 1 minute cover. I just can't see how you could do it. So that's why I didn't even bother. Maybe I should have tried. Maybe I should have tried to do it. But I think I put out a pretty respectable. I think I put out a pretty respectable 10-minute cover. I think I did. I think I did. You guys can be the judge of that. Whether you think it was respectable or not, I think it's okay. You know? I think it was alright. I think it was alright. I don't think it's alright. TP thinks I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you, my friend. I'm not ignoring you. It's just that my chat is on the side here because I'm actually really focusing on the actual drawing here. I do want to get this done. I do have a hard out. Probably by 12 o'clock is probably my hard out. Okay, at the latest. Like, I actually do want to finish earlier than that. But if I do have a hard out, if I'm not done, I do have to actually leave at 12 at the absolute latest. So. Okay, so we are 10 minutes in, almost 10 minutes in here. So there you go. Agami's making a comic manga for your final test in college. Awesome, that'd be a lot of fun, for sure. How often are you live streaming? Ping Pong Randomness asks. Well, I haven't been doing it a lot recently, for sure. This is my first time in quite a while, actually, right? I think it's been a few months since my last one. But I will be doing a lot more, okay? I will be definitely doing a lot more. Whether that will stay on this channel or not, that is to be seen. But I can announce this. Starting next week, I do plan on streaming every day. Now, I do say that every time I start streaming, so take that with a grain of salt. But that is part of the challenge that I'm doing. I do want to stream every day, even if that means I just stream for like 10 minutes. I stream every day. But that is going to start next week, okay? But not just one stream, sometimes multiple streams a day. Like, I would love to do another stream later today if I can, but I do have a lot of things to do today, so one of those things if I have time. But you know, because I do have a lot of other responsibilities I need to take care of. Got like these Wolverine style things here, you know. So what pen am I using? TP Sherman says these microns, my friend. Microns. I've been using microns for quite a while. But you know, when I first started out, I pretty much used any fine liner that was on sale. Like, it didn't have to be a micron. So it's really up to you. Like what works for you, right? What works for you? What kind of paper works for you? What are you comfortable with? And that's really a personal choice. I would never say that this is the only paper you could use, unless they pay me, of course. But in terms of, you know, the type of paper, type of pen, so I can mention that. Like this pen, again, I use microns all the time. These pencils here, these are cheap. They're just from the dollar store. These studio pencils, I get them from the dollar store. The leads from the dollar store. They're so very, very cheap. You know, just enough to get it going. Like I use, you know, before I would use the Eno leads on this channel, but then I realized like a lot of you guys can't see it. You guys have a hard time seeing what I'm drawing, even though I prefer them. I prefer using Eno lead, mainly because I don't have to erase as much. But if you guys can't see what I'm doing, then what's the point, right? So that was a personal choice to stop using the Enos, and again, mainly so I could, you know, show you guys my process. because a lot of you guys are artists. A lot of you guys are drawing right now. By the way, if you guys want to share with me what you're drawing, I'd love to see it. Tag me on Instagram or on X, as it's called now, X, or formerly known as Twitter. X, if you want to message me there. And let me know what you're drawing. Show it to me. I'd love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. What you're working on. And also, guys, I will say this. I do want to try a few videos where I do draw your OCs. I do want to do that. Again, eventually I'm going to run out of my son's art because he stopped drawing. Again, he's doing his own thing, so I'm not, it's really up to him what he wants to do. So, but for me, I would love to, maybe we could do that where I'm going to start doing your OCs, right? So, Elle would rather commission me to draw my OC. There you go. Nice. Yes, for sure. Dragonheart said, what advice would you give to a teen artist that would love to be able to draw superheroes as good as you? Some of you aren't going to like this answer. Learn AI. Now, my friend, if you want to draw traditionally, applause to you, my friend. And go for it. Learn it. It's a wonderful skill. And to me, much more rewarding if you could say that you actually drew it yourself. Like even like traditionally painting, like if I were to traditionally painted something as opposed to digitally colored it, I'm sure I would have much more of appreciation for it. If I painted, of course, because there's something about holding something in your hand, holding a piece of art in your hand. So if you want to do that, of course, the basics, learn anatomy, study lighting, shading, camera angles, like all of that stuff is relevant. Photography, like all of that is relevant when it comes to learning how to draw. But the thing is with this AI stuff now, and we've talked about this before on this channel, guys, like there's lawsuits, and we've won a whole bunch of lawsuits, which is fantastic. They will find a way. Because you know why? It's cheaper and it's faster and it looks good. At the end of the day, most people out there aren't artists and they don't appreciate, the amount of work, and they just received a tool that gives them a way to make an image that they feel in their mind looks as good as an actual artist. That's something that's going to be hard to take away from them, or hard for them to stop developing. So it's like, if you're a teenager right now, the art industry, it's very, you got to figure out your way. You got to figure out what you want to do. Okay. Because I guarantee, like 5 years from now, there's going to be art jobs there that we've never even heard of. Now, guarantee. And it'll have something to do with AI. Now, again, I always say, you got to be it's not AI putting people out of the work. It's the people pushing the buttons. They're the ones putting people out of work. Push the buttons, guys. Push the buttons, right? Dragonheart says, I won't draw traditionally. I prefer drawing traditionally, for sure. Like, I've never really drawn. Like, I have for a couple of brand deals videos, and it was fun. Like, I've drawn on a Cintiq before, for sure. But for me, call me old school, I prefer this. I prefer pen on paper. I prefer this. I just do, it's better for me, Danielle says, I post my character from my account. If you can see them from there on Instagram, right on. Okay. Yeah, tag me. If you guys want me to redraw one of your OCs, by all means, tag me. But the thing is, let me know which one. Okay. Let me know which one you would prefer. Your top one. Okay. Top one. If you had to pick one, your top one. Okay. Now, again, it'll probably take me a couple months to get started on this. Probably take me a couple minutes to get started, but you know, it's up to you. Okay. So if any of you guys are in the Calgary area, I'm coming to you, guys. I'm coming to you. Woo! So again, if you haven't seen my latest videos, like we put out a bunch last week, and it's some of my I would love to know your opinion on them. I really would, because I'm doing something a little bit more informational, a little bit more what's it called? You know, giving you a little bit more insight on my process of doing things. So I would love to know if you're liking that style of video. You know, if you enjoy, I'd love to know, guys. So if you ever get the chance, go take a look. Like I did the Batman in 8 hours, and that's where I produced a piece of art for Andy Muschietti. Sorry, my apologies, Andy Muschietti, the director of The Flash and the announced upcoming director of Batman Brave and the Bold. I made a piece of artwork for him. He loved it. He absolutely loved it. And I have me giving it to him as a short on my channel, so you can check out that short if you get the chance. But you can actually see me produce that artwork in that 8-hour challenge that I did. That's where I did it. So if you haven't seen that video though yet, please go check that one out. Sure. Let's see here. Let's see here. So, Guilio, Favreau, and I apologize if I say your names wrong, my friends. One question: would you like to go back working for Marvel Comics? I'll be honest, guys. I am thinking about. I am definitely thinking about it. It's easy to say, hard to do. Easy to say, hard to do. Let's see how the next year goes. If I'm still happy doing you know, just regular YouTube, and then we'll go from there. Like if it's been a long time since I drew comics, a long time, and I will admit that recently I was like, what if, you know, what if? It's been a while. What if I give it a shot? And it'd be fun to document my journey trying to get back into comics after how many years? Like the last time I worked for Marvel anyway, was way back in early 2000s. That was the last time I worked in terms of the comic book side. Like again, I've done marketing art for Marvel, but when it comes to actual interior art, the last one I did was way a long time ago. Now, it definitely wasn't my last comic that I worked on. My last comic I worked on was for IDW. Like again, I'm a Transformers artist, right? You know, I'll be honest. I asked Robert Kirkman. I didn't DM him, but you know, I tried to get a hold of him on Twitter. You know, trying to get a cover job for the new Transformers series, which is doing very, very well. Like it's doing very well, and good on him. Good on him. But yep, no response. So again, guys, it would be fun to try. It would definitely be fun to try. Though at the same time, you know, I was thinking about doing my own thing. I was thinking about doing my own series. But again, things have changed. Things like my financial situation has changed a little bit. Like a lot of things have changed since. So we'll see, guys. A lot of things to definitely talk about in terms of the future. Because I don't know. I'll be honest, guys. I have no idea. But just to say, to give it one more shot, to say you worked for Marvel or DC, one last time. Even one last time, maybe do a few issues here and there, right? And see if I still have that bug, that comic bug. But again, the comic industry is tough, dudes. It's really, really tough. So let's see here. Hey, Maersk, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Padre. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. You've been doing some great stuff too on Instagram, my friend. Awesome. Great to see you, my friend. Much love to the family. Great to hear from you, my brother. My brother. How much time did I get? Not 37 minutes. TV's gonna watch my new video. Thank you. Go check it out. Kat Monroe says, as an author, I'd love to see how artists illustrate my characters based on how I describe them. That's interesting. Let's see here. By the way, anyone who wants me to draw their OCs, I will tell you that you will probably get priority if you are younger. You will probably get if I get a little kid that asks me to draw their original characters, I would probably prioritize them. Because and I'll tell you why. Like little kids, they're not looking for anything else. Not saying that you guys are, for sure, and not saying I won't do yours. No, I'll definitely do them, right? But kids have that innocence about them, right? Where it's not, it's really about seeing something cool done with their design, right? So let's see. Dragon Art, I'm only 13. Well, you probably get priority then, my friend. There you go. You only have Facebook. I'll tell you what. Tag me on Facebook. Okay, we'll see, Dragon Art. We'll see. Again, it'll probably take a couple months. It probably will take a couple months. We'll see, my friend. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm still recording on all sides. Give me 1 second here, guys. So I'm probably just going to keep outlining this until maybe another 10-15 minutes. And then I'm going to go in with the heavier blacks. And then we will go in the shading. And then that's it. It's pretty standard, straightforward. Again, not the most craziest detailed in terms of... I'll take that back. I know some of you are like, what? What? James Rays, you and your detail. But, for me, you guys know, in my standards, this is not Unicron here. This is, So I also thank you guys for checking out the compilation videos. Again, just something, just putting them back out. Just a reminder, guys. Again, this is my 10th year on YouTube. Can you believe that? 10 years on YouTube. And a little bit about my journey for those of you who haven't heard this story before. Like, it took me a good 5 years before I got any traction on my channel, guys. 5 years. 5 years. When I know some of you, not you guys specifically, but some people, they give up after like a couple months. 5 years. Before I started to get any sort of traction on my channel, right? Like it was growing like very small. Like it wasn't getting nothing, right? It was growing gradually, right? Slowly. gradually. But it wasn't until 2018 that it actually exploded in that sense, where I went from 1 year. I think it was about 50,000, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong, that is a lot. 40, 50,000, something like that, and then it exploded to over 100,000 quickly. It went from like 50, 60,000 to 100,000 in a month, and then in a year later, that's when I hit 1 million. That's how fast that grew. But then I kind of stagnated after that a little bit. So I said to myself, you know what? If it took me 5 years to get to, was it 5 years? Yeah. No, 6 years to get to 1 million. Maybe it'll take me another 6 years to get to 2, right? Maybe. Or maybe I'll never get to 2, and that's fine. And that's okay. That's cool too. I don't mind. Because I'm still having fun. I love the freedom of just being able to draw the way I want to draw. So, there you go. Let's see. Hi, Vincent. Good to see you again, my friend. Okay, take care, Danielle. Bye-bye. Thank you, John. Thank you. Gilio has another question. What school did you learn to draw so well? Again, I went to school twice. I took technical illustration. Both were in a school called Sheridan College here in Canada. Sheridan College. I took technical illustration, so I learned to draw things technically. So that's how I really learned how to draw buildings and perspective and cars and all that stuff. And then a few years later, after my comic book career, I went back to school and I took computer animation. And actually, I think that really helped my drawing. It really did. I think I became a much better artist after learning computer animation because there was a lot to learn. I became a 3D modeler, and you learn more. You learn more when you look at things in 3D than in 2D. And we've talked about that, and that's a topic we could go on for a long time, for sure. But yeah, those were to answer that question. That was the school, for sure. Charles says, you're still number one. Well, thank you, Charles. I appreciate that, my friend. Nathan's been following since 2016. Well, Nathan is an OG. Nathan was an OG. The humble beginnings of this channel. Okay? And I would say, well, at that time, I was already on the channel for about 3 years. In 2016, for those of you who didn't know, that's when I went live pretty much multiple times a day, creating that big, giant Star Wars mural. And Nathan was one of those people who was there every day with me. And I know a lot of you were, and a lot of you I know are shy and didn't say hi, and that's fine. But some of you were there with me too during that time, and I thank you for that. By all means, say hi. I'd love to say hi to you. But I know there were a whole bunch who didn't say hi, even though they were with me every day. But that whole group of artists that joined me every day, our virtual studio, that's what we called it back then. You guys remember the pineapple stream? Like all of that. That was a lot of fun. Like the pineapple stream. You guys remember the pineapple stream? The OGs? You remember that? Good times. And it was fun because we produced something together. It kind of makes me want to do it again. Find a subject, just stick with it and finish it together live. Because we built a sense of community. We built a sense of a bond with that particular group. And there's a whole bunch of names in there. I don't want to list them all because I don't want to list them all because all those guys were incredible, and really got me through that time, right? So trying to figure that out. So thank you guys, thank you Nathan for doing that. And some of them are like really, really, really incredible artists. Like Nathan's a great artist. Like Taylor, like Beck. So there's a girl. Her name's Beck, and I didn't realize what incredible artist Beck is. Beck does a lot of Twitch streams now, and her artwork is phenomenal. Beck, so. Did I get a strike for singing? Yeah. We did the pineapple stream was like a karaoke stream. We did karaoke. No. You don't really get a strike when you're using copyrighted music. You don't really get a strike for that. It's more like they give you like a warning and they tell you that usually the people who own the song, they will get the monetization for your video. So in terms of getting an actual strike for it, no. Now, when you never had one of those warnings before, you think it's a strike, but it's not. It's not. So you could use copywritten music in your videos. It's just, you can't earn from them. It's the people who make the music. They're gonna earn from it, right? And it's up to you to judge whether you think that's right or not. But at the end of the day, you are using their music. So we were singing. And by the way, guys, I don't think I announced this. My brother, the mother, Mark Michael, he's back working with me again. He's editing my videos again, so it's good to have him back. Where do you want us to tag you? Discord, Facebook, X, Facebook and X. I would say X is probably the easiest. Yeah. Facebook, you can do Facebook as well. You can do Facebook as well if you want. Instagram, Facebook, X. That's the best place to try to tag me with your work. Now, I will say don't expect me to answer, okay? It's one of the things, tag me. Maybe I'll give you guys a like or whatever. Don't expect me to do like these long answers or anything like that. But if you tag me, I'll probably see it, okay? So, okay, but, sometimes I will get my assistant to see it too. So it all depends, okay? So, and then just hope for the best. And hopefully you'll see it whenever those videos come out. Again, guys, it's not gonna be like next week or anything like that. Nothing crazy like that. Maybe in a couple months. Okay. So let me ask you this: those of you who are watching live, and maybe you're watching the stream later on, what title, okay, do you think I would be good on? What title would you like to see my take? What character would you like to see my takes on? Now again, don't say Transformers for sure, but in terms of Marvel stuff, what characters do you think you would like to see James Reyes do an issue of for the Marvel stuff? I'd like to know. I'd like to know what you guys think for sure. Let's see here. Nathan says you remember you stealing a letter from America's Got Talent or Pop Idol. It was actually Canadian Idol, my friend. Canadian Idol. I auditioned for Canadian Idol. I won't say I was a contestant because I didn't get past the judges. You guys, I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with behind the scenes of those type of shows where you audition for producers first, multiple producers sometimes. So when you actually go see the judges, by the time you go see them, you're... when I was there, that was like my third audition by the time I went to see the judges. But, you think it's the first. You think you just walk in and see the judges. No, that's not what happens. They're trying to produce a show. So they will pick people who they think are good for TV. At the end of the day, it's really not about producing a superstar. It's about producing good TV. So they're going to look for someone who, and I'm running out of time, 25 minutes here. Someone's good for TV, whether you could sing well or not. Of course, they're looking for great singers, but if they build a superstar, that's great. But they're more interested in getting a good TV show. So whenever you get to see the judges, you already gone through 2, sometimes more. I heard in American Idol, sometimes like 7 self-ed auditions before you actually see the judges. And by that time, you don't know if you're good or not. You don't know. Because when I went, there was someone I was auditioning with, and I'll be honest, guys, she was terrible. She was terrible. But she legitimately, okay, and unless she was like really, really putting on an act in front of me. If she was really, really putting on an act in front of me, bravo to her. Bravo to her. She's quite the actress. She was. But she sounded really sincere and genuine when she thought she was a great singer. She was genuine. And I was like, oh my gosh, this girl cannot. Oh my gosh. It was like clawing at the window. Bad. It was really bad. It was really bad, but I was talking to her personally, you know, and unless she was just like really really putting up a front, and she knew how bad she was. She was telling me that she performed in her home country, you know, and I was like, oh my gosh, this girl, ugh. So you second doubt yourself, you know, and I thought to myself, you know, I gone through 3 auditions already, and I'm gonna go see the judges. Am I actually like this girl? Am I as bad as this person is? You know. Now, lucky for me, you know, even though I didn't get through to the next round, they were very nice. You know, they were more interested in my artwork, right? They were more interested in my artwork, but they were very nice in terms of, you know, they were saying that I had a nice voice. My lower register needed work. They really like my upper register, and I need some, you know, a little bit of training first, and then come back again. That's what they said. So that's not bad. I'll take that. It wasn't you can't sing, go find another career or anything like that. No. So that was my Canadian Idol experience. For those of you who haven't heard that story before, I've told that story many times on my channel before. It was quite the experience for sure. Okay, so I'm at the point here, guys, where I'm going to start adding some of the heavier darks in here. I'm going to use a brush pen. Let's see here. Kat thinks I should do a Doctor Strange. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'd love to do a Doctor Strange style. There you go. Let's see here. Nathan says, "Go bots, Wild Warriors, or do Blue Beetle." I'd love to do Blue Beetle. By the way, guys, I'm probably gonna have a Blue Beetle video on. And let me just fix my camera here, guys. This Saturday, and I'm hoping this Saturday, I might change it up depending on what it is, but on this Saturday I might have a challenge video out, and it is featuring Blue Beetle. And some of you might have seen that video already, where I gave a drawing to the Blue Beetle director, Angel Soto, who I believe currently is on tap to do the next Transformers movie, if I'm not mistaken. I'd like to get on his good side. Maybe I could do some promotional art for it. But yeah, I gave him a piece of art. He loved it. Like, that guy was awesome. So the director of Blue Beetle, Angel, I think Manuel, that's Angel Manuel Soto. Like, he is awesome. He's such a nice, down-to-earth guy. Like, we were there, he was talking to my son. You know, he was just so cool. Just so cool. Like, you know, sometimes you meet directors and they're, you know, they're a little bit more serious and reserved and all that stuff. But this guy was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed hanging out with him. It was very brief, though, because, you know, there was a line of influencers that was talking to him. But he's such a great guy. Like, such a great guy. So, you know, I do hope he gets that Transformers. He still does that Transformers game, because it'd be really, really cool. Hattie wants me to sing a solo. Maybe not today, guys. Maybe not today. How can I send you a picture? One of my pictures, Jedi. So if you have well, again, you can tag me on Instagram, Twitter, or X as we call it. By all means, send it to me there. That doesn't mean I'll respond. But, you know, I haven't been able to check my Instagram tags in a while, but I will start. Okay, guys? I'll promise you that. I'll do my best, okay? I will start looking at those again, okay? So, tag me there. I think if you really, really want to make sure I see it, like, X is probably the best way to go. X, formerly Twitter. That's probably the best way to try to get me to see something. X marks the spot, as they say. So, we'll see. Really starts to pop when you add in those darks. Thank you, Hattie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, this is where the meat and potatoes are, really. It's adding the shading. Now, again, that depends on style. Like, you guys don't have to add this shading. You know, a lot of people want to do this part in color. You know, do this with color. Do this with, like, a darker color as opposed to using a heavy ink here. So that's really up to you guys, how you want to play it, what works for you. Like me personally, I like to do most of the rendering in ink, right, rather than in color. So, you know, there's just something about black and white artwork that really, really appeals to me. So there you go. He draws very similar to me. Awesome. That's great. Mashup Blue Beetlejuice. I love it, Knuckle Sandwich. I love it. Blue Beetlejuice. That's really funny. I like that, guys. I like that. I like that. Yeah, give me more of those guys. I'd love that. I'd love that. Blue Beetlejuice. Yeah, I'd love your ideas. If you guys have anything like that, which is fantastic, Knuckle Sandwich. Knuckle Sandwich always comes up with great ideas. Not only say it to me here. Can you tweet it to me? Or message me? Let's say message me, like, or on X, you know? I like that. Blue Beetlejuice. That's funny. Let's see here. Nathan still has the signed Transformers comic. Yes, that's right. I remember when your friend came up to me. Was that TFCon? That was TFCon. I was actually very, very excited. I'm glad I was able to do that for you, Nathan. Now, I was planning on going to Europe this year, Nathan. Things just didn't work out. Wasn't in the cards. Probably won't happen for a while now. But we'll see. By the way, guys, if any of you are from Texas, right now I have been, my buddy Apple is bringing me to Texas. I'm going to Houston Comic-Con, I believe. But again, let me finalize that. Again, I've been announced already, so that's pretty final. I can't get more final than being announced. So let me just figure out the details, and I'll let you guys know if any of you are in the Texas area. Also, my buddy Juan is going to be there, and it's great to see him. The one who I did the cover for in the last video. So you can pick up my cover from Juan, and I'd love to sign it for you. I'd love to sign my cover for you. So there you go. Blue Beetlejuice confirmed. You heard it there first. That's right. You know, Blue Beetle. I believe they're working on a movie, right? They're working on another movie for Blue Beetle or Blue Beetle. Beetlejuice. So I only got 14 minutes left. I just realized that. I'm just here to like nonchalantly blah 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 blah. I've got 14 minutes left, guys. Where did the time go? I'm here like blah 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 blah. Whack whack whack. Like, oh my gosh, you only got 14 minutes. What movies are coming out now, guys? Anything good? No good movie, eh? Well, again, everything was on hold because of all the strikes, and I believe the writer's strike just finished, right? The writer's strike, they came with a deal last night. So the writer's strike is over. Now it's about the all about the actors now, trying to get a fair deal. So good thing we'll probably have some production soon for movies and things to finally talk about when it comes to movies. I did not realize how much time I don't have. I did not realize it, guys. I did not realize. I'm just here nonchalantly, blah, 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 blah. Happy birthday, Jesus! It's his 21st birthday! I got on at the right time. You guys ready? We haven't done this in a while. Let's do it together, okay, guys? You guys ready? My brother, Jesus. Jesus, 21st birthday. You ready, Jesus? Here we go. It's been a while. Me. You guys ready? For my friend Jesus. Jesus Soto. Happy 21st birthday, my friend. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus Soto. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. I wish you nothing but the best. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All the best to you, my brother. All the best to you, Jesus. And I would like to say a very, very happy birthday to my mentor, Donald. Happy birthday. It was his birthday. I believe his birthday is actually tomorrow, but they celebrated his birthday yesterday. And my friend Donald, he's been helping me a lot. A real blessing to me and my family, Donald. So I want to say happy birthday to Donald. Thank you so much for your love and your support, and I'll always be here for you too. So there you go, another happy birthday. Shut up. That's the best part of these streams is the birthday shoutouts. 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. Ay, nako. Cool man says, beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. 10 minutes, guys. Hope you're doing well today. James Rays, like sun rays? Nice. Well, I'm much better after that comment, my friend. Much better. There you go. James Rays. I'm not so good, though, because we only have 10 minutes left. I didn't even do one piece of cross-hatching. Oh, my gosh. Not one piece of cross-hatching on this thing. Will I have time? I still got 10 minutes. Like, 10 minutes is still a bit of time, guys. So it's not like nothing. I got 10 minutes, but maybe just quickly. You know. It's not nothing. Eight minutes left. Not the time to panic. Okay, and I apologize I'm not looking at the chat right now, guys, because I do want to get a little bit of cross-hatching in if I can. So there you go. Looks like an original character from someone created. Not sure. Fan art. Nighthawk Warrior. This is from my son. My son created this character. Now, again, he created this when he was much younger. Okay, he's a lot older now. So if he were to draw for me now, it's not cute anymore because it would be good, right? So it's like one of those things. But this is a design he did when he was much younger. So do some speed cross hatching after this, my friends. So it's not too bad in that sense. Not too bad, but I want to just make sure that the bigger areas are covered here. Trying not to smudge because sometimes that happens with these markers. Like I'll go in and I'll smudge. I think. Oh, wait. There we go. What's his art like today? I don't. Yeah, to be honest, he hasn't drawn in a while, for sure. As in for sure. There you go. Okay, guys. So I got a little bit of time here. So I got a little bit of time to actually go in, do a little bit of cross hatching here. So let me grab a 3. I'll use a 3. And I do it 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes to add as much cross hatching as I can. Now the good thing is it's metal. So probably not as much as I would usually do. I'll do an 8. So my apologies, guys. I'm not talking as much right now because right now it's crunch time. I have 4 minutes left to add as much little detail as I can. Work faster. Work, 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 work. Now the good thing is a lot of this detail I'm just kind of making up on the fly, just adding things here and there. Like I still want it to be good, of course. I want this to be as good as it can be. I hate the fact that we're rushing a little bit here, but you know, like time constraints here. Because I was actually hoping to finish this a little bit earlier. I wanted to do something special with these legs here. Like I really wanted to do something special with them, but I just don't have time. Now again, this is a self-imposed deadline, right? So it's not like I could not work more on it, but I do want to restrict myself with time, just because I am a busy guy. I got 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. What can I add in 2 minutes? So if I'm going to add any texture here, I'm going to do that digitally now. I won't do that here. We have 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute left. One minute left, guys. 1 minute left. Just seeing what else I could add to this that won't take time. And eyeballs. It's the C. 23, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. I can't count. There you go. I can't count, people. I can't count. I don't know how to count. So there you go, guys. That is this character here. Okay. So drawing my son's OC here. Let me just quickly erase it because that's not part of the time. And again, a couple of factors here that was able to get me under an hour. Number one, I laid the entire thing out, the design, the redesign. While I go get an eraser, just bear with me, my friends. Oh, I want to open a new one. I have an eraser. There you go. Let's get rid of some of the pencil sketches there. There you go, my friends. That is my son's design. Great to add him to the collection. So guys, if you aren't familiar with my son's designs, I will be putting out a compilation video tomorrow. Okay, there will be a compilation video tomorrow showing all the ones I've done in the past. Okay. If you haven't seen that before, some of them, but I've done about like over 20 of them. And I'm putting them out in a video tomorrow. Okay, so you guys can go check that out. Okay, guys, so that is it for this stream. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining in and for hanging out with me this morning. Very fast stream. And yeah, once again, guys, if you guys want to show me your OCs, tag me, Instagram, Twitter or X, Facebook. Okay, Box Office Artist, YouTube, Box Office Artist. Go tag me there. Okay, or your original characters, or you could also do what you were working on during the stream. I'd love to see it. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day. High five to you here. My name is James. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.